So let's talk about something I think a lot of us feel, that kind of anxiety about the environment. But what if we could actually turn that feeling into something creative, something tangible and full of action? Well, that's exactly the idea we're diving into today. It's called the EARTHSTARS Regenerative Exchange.
And this quote right here, it pretty much lays out the entire game plan. It all starts with engaging young people and their communities. Then it's about creating things, music, stories. And finally, it's about connecting all that local energy to a global system that can actually fund real-world impact. So let's break down that first piece of the puzzle.
So, where does a big idea like this actually begin? Well, you might be surprised. It doesn't start with a bunch of data or dry policy papers. Nope. It starts with something deeply human, something incredibly creative, the Song Lab.
Okay, so what is a Song Lab? Think of it less like a stuffy workshop and more like a creative powerhouse. This is where the magic happens, where those huge, complex environmental ideas get translated into the one language everybody understands: music.
And the real secret sauce here is who they get in the room. You've got these pros, seasoned songwriters and producers, working side by side with university students, Gen Z creators, and other folks from the community. It's this incredible mix of professional experience and fresh new energy that really gets things cooking. And this, right here, is why it matters so much. It takes this huge, kind of abstract idea of climate engagement and makes it personal. It makes it emotional. It creates something you can feel, and, just as importantly, something you actually want to share with everyone you know.
Okay, so you've got these amazing, powerful songs. The collaborations are electric, but how do you get those stories out into the world? Well, that brings us to the next crucial piece of this whole thing.
This is where the docuseries comes in. You can really think of it as the global megaphone for these stories. It's built specifically to capture everything: the process, the people, the solutions they're coming up with, and just blast it out onto a global stage for everyone to see and get inspired by.
And the strategy behind it is really smart. Totally built for today. It's YouTube first, right? Which means anyone, anywhere can access it. Plus, it's designed from the ground up to really connect with the Gen Z audience, creating this constant stream of awesome, inspiring stories from all over the planet.
All right, so we've got the creative engine, the Song Labs. We've got the storytelling platform, the docuseries. But what holds it all together? What's the operating system that powers this whole machine? That is the Regenerative Exchange.
Yeah, think of the exchange as the central nervous system for this whole operation. It's the digital and organizational glue that connects every single Song Lab, every docuseries episode, and every partner into one big, cohesive, and powerful network.
And this is what makes the whole model so incredibly powerful. The exchange isn't just some passive website. No way. It's an active engine. It's connecting schools with artists. It's getting their stories out there in the media. And, this is huge, it's mobilizing the funding needed to support real, on-the-ground environmental projects. That's what makes the whole system self-sustaining.
So, you might be wondering, how do these three big pieces, the Song Lab, the docuseries, and the exchange, all fit together? How does it actually work in practice?
It all works as this incredible self-reinforcing cycle. Check this out. It starts when people learn about issues in their community. That learning fuels them to create something powerful in a Song Lab. That creation then gets shared with the world through the docuseries, which helps to fund real-world projects. That funding leads to direct action, which then, you guessed it, inspires a whole new group of people to jump in and start the cycle all over again. It's this amazing continuous flow of creativity and impact.
And this dual structure is really the key to making it scale. See, everything kicks off at the local level, with community hubs and local partners. But here's the brilliant part. Every single local hub is plugged into this bigger, global system for storytelling, for sharing ideas, for student exchanges. It's basically think global, act local, brought to life in a really cool way.
Okay, so now we get the model, right? We see how it works, but the most important part is how this moves from being just a cool idea to something real, and how you can actually be a part of it.
And that really boils down to this question. Are you ready to help build a regenerative future right there in your own community? What if an engine like this, a creative, collaborative engine, could get started right where you live?
Well, the answer is, it absolutely can. This whole thing was designed to grow. It's not a one-off project. It's a system that's meant to be replicated. The entire idea is to launch these localized exchanges in cities and countries all over the world, building this massive, interconnected global network.
So, here it is, the direct, actionable step, you can actually look into launching an exchange right in your own community and become part of this global movement. The first step is simple. Start a conversation with the founder, Jeanette Kravitz, and see how you can bring this amazing model to your city.
Because in the end, this is so much bigger than just a few projects here and there. The real vision is to build a global infrastructure, a new kind of culture really, one that's built on creativity, cooperation, and action. It's a framework designed to grow one community at a time, and honestly, it offers a really tangible and hopeful path forward.
It's an invitation. It makes you wonder, right? What are the stories, the challenges, and maybe the songs that are waiting to be created right where you live? At the end of the day, this is a model built on connection and collaboration. It's about blending art with action to create a really hopeful, regenerative future. If any of this sparked an idea for you, you can find out more and connect with the team at EARTHSTARS.Earth. Thanks for diving into this with me today.
Everyone has a story.
And we want to hear yours.